This is my son,
And of
Joshua.
all their heart speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against
We
him.
had watched
According to the Epistle of Jude,
Mass.
Enoch received the great
18
revelation
years old
into the
son,
second
Joshua.
advent of Christ. He saw very
Can't see,
far
can't talk.
into God's plan for the
Cerebral
end
palsy.
time.
Very loving.
Although he was the seventh
Oh, Joshua.
generation from Adam, Enoch
Yeah,
saw
hi.
beyond the first coming of Christ to the
Yeah.
end of the
Tickly.
world where Christ
Tickly,
will
tickly,
come as
tickly.
the judge of the whole world to judge on and wickedness they have done.
Hi, hello.
Now, sinners have all the time to commit their evil acts and do
Good
their
one, good one.
wickedness.
So,
They also have the privilege of
catch
grace
this.
to repent
Catch.
from their evil ways and turn to the Lord and get saved before
Catch.
it is too late.
Catch.
Jesus will return with thousands of his saints to execute his righteous judgment upon the ungodly.
Catch.
Revelation 19 verse 11 and 14 says about the second coming of Christ, and I saw heaven opened, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in
Today everyone
righteousness
must
he
have come
doth
from
judge
us
and
on
make
Thursday.
war, and the armies
So I was
which were
thinking
in
not to
heaven
make
followed him upon white
any
horses,
comedy movies.
clothed in fine linen, white and
Any
clean. Also in Matthew 16 verse 27, Jesus
comedy
said, For the
short.
Son of
So I
Man
was
shall
trying to
come
make
in the glory of his
Jesus
Father
is
with his angels, and then he shall
AI
reward
movie.
every
So some
man
people
according
saying
to his
stop
works.
this nonsense. Why should I stop?
Now look at the relationship
So
Enoch
power is
had with
given
God.
by
God
Jesus,
showed in
and
the
I
future
every day pray
things
that
to come.
what video to do,
He saw
how to do
thousands of
with
years
AI.
into the future to see the return
I
of the
mean, I
Lord
got only my
Jesus
mobile. I don't have
Christ.
anything.
Enoch was the first prophet who spoke about the second coming of Christ.
No one else is there.
As far back as
So I
his
do
time,
everything alone by
if he
myself.
could speak about the judgment which
Let's
Christ
see.
will execute
I
upon
won't
the
put any
world,
comedy movies
then we
till
should know
Holy Saturday
that the
maybe,
second coming of
or
Christ is
Mr.
a
Sunday,
prophecy
or
that must
to
be
try to do more
fulfilled.
videos to entertain.
Revelation 22 verse 11 and
Yes.
12 says,
Haha.
He that is unjust, let him be
He can't see,
unjust
can't walk now,
still.
but he can
And
understand
he which
everything.
is
Loves
filthy,
music,
let him be filthy still.
eats wafers.
And he that is righteous,
Yeah.
let him be
Catch.
righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And
He
behold,
likes
I come
wafers.
quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall
Full
be.
wafer packet.
Christ has the reward
I
of all
bought for it.
kinds of works with him. He will not only reward the just and the righteous, he will also reward the unjust
I have
and
not
the
come
unrighteous
live
according to the
in a long
works they
time
have done.
because
The
I
judgment
do
of
private
God is
driving
real.
job.
The
So
second
evening
coming of
I
Christ
try
is
to come.
real. Identified by this man called Enoch.
But I
Enoch is a
please
man that
pray
we should aspire to
for
be
my son
like,
Joshua.
in the sense that he has a closer
All your
intimate
blessings,
relationship
everyone's
with the
blessings should
Lord,
come on.
so much so
18
that
years old,
God took him without experiencing death.
never cries.
What is going to
Simple.
happen according to
No,
end time
Joshua,
prophecy?
God bless
The Holy Bible consists of 66 books divided into
smiling,
two
always
distinct
smiling.
sections.
That
39
is
books
very
in the Old
important.
Testament
That is very
and
important.
27 in the New Testament.
He is not
However,
taking tension.
among all 66 books,
We are taking
none
tension,
is
but we
quite
are
like
not
the
also
book of
showing
Revelation.
on our face. It's not
Today,
important
many view
how.
Revelation as one of the most debated, intricate, and misinterpreted books in the New
Hi.
Testament. Given its complexity, it's not surprising that the early church had mixed feelings about its
Anita
inclusion.
Shah.
No
Hi.
other book faced as much opposition for
Hello.
inclusion in the scriptural canon as the book of Revelation.
You see, I
Yet,
don't know.
there
First
is a
time I'm
unique
showing, but
blessing
I hope so.
associated solely with
All
this
will
book.
like this.
Revelation
This
1:3
being on his
declares,
Thursday. After
Blessed
I
is
don't
he
know
that reads, and they
when
that
I
hear the
come live.
words of this prophecy,
Many people say
and
you
keep
come
those
live,
things
but
which are written therein,
driving time, so
for
I
the
don't have time.
time
So I need
is
time
at
also
hand.
to come live.
The book of Revelation is undeniable.
And I would
As
like to
time
tell
progresses, it becomes
all my
increasingly
fans.
evident that we are moving
I don't know how many
closer
fans
to
I
the
got.
events
I
described in
got
its pages.
1500 or 1600
We are
subscribers,
moving closer
2
and
lakh
closer to a
viewers.
time when the book
But no
of
money.
Revelation will
पैसा नहीं
unfold
आया.
before the world's
क्या पता.
eyes. The stage is being set for the last days,
But
for
he
we
is
know
not worried
we are
about
living
money.
in those last days now.
He is worried
These are
about
indeed the
his
end of
father.
days. We are
He
witnessing the
likes.
beginning of sorrows. We are
When I
witnessing
come
nation
from
rising
home,
against
see,
nation,
when
kingdom
I go
against kingdom,
home,
pestilences,
I say,
earthquakes,
Joshua
and
boy, he
famines, all
starts
occurring
jumping.
just as
Joshua
Jesus
boy,
foretold.
Are,
The stage is being set for
one,
the book of
2,
Revelation.
and 3.
The final
What's
pages
it?
of Earth's history are approaching,
1,
and the return
2,
of our Lord
and
and
3.
Savior, the
Oh,
return of the one we
okay.
love, Jesus
Where's my Joshua boy?
Christ. This world doesn't need more peace agreements. It doesn't need more
Alright.
governments. It doesn't need more of the United Nations. It doesn't
So
need
cute,
more
not so cute.
earthly wisdom. This world
You
needs
really need.
Jesus. He is the only one who can save this
Yeah,
world.
yeah. He must be
And we
wanting
are
to be some.
approaching his coming,
Yeah.
as foretold
And
in
I'm
the
not
book of
wearing this
Revelation.
Spider-Man.
This leads to one crucial question.
Yeah. Like that,
As the
like that.
book of
See.
Revelation begins to
He
unfold
dances
before
and
your
if you put
very
music, he
eyes,
dances like that.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
ready for the throne room of heaven
No.
to
No.
witness the living creatures, each having 6 wings, who do not
He
rest day
likes all
or
this.
night, saying,
Yes.
Holy,
Full,
holy, holy, Lord
lots of
God
drink.
Almighty, who was and is to come.
Papa, no? You push it to
Are
the
you ready for
legs.
the Lamb to take the scroll
He
and
does
begin
also
opening the
solid.
seals, marking the commencement of the
This Sunday I
judgment
had
of
given
God? Are you
blood.
ready for the 4 horsemen of the
I
apocalypse to make
extend
their
my video.
cosmic descent upon the earth?
I don't know.
A rider on a black
You all have seen
horse?
or no?
A rider on a
They
white
say, catch
horse?
this, Joshua.
A rider
Put
on a
his leg
pale
like this.
horse?
Because he's like,
And a rider on a red
yeah,
horse?
wait.
Are you ready for the 6th seal
Let
to
me
be
see.
opened and for the cosmic disturbances?
I'm
For the
watching
sun to
this
become
movie
black
which
and
was
the
going
moon
on.
to turn to blood?
It is called
And
something. I seen
for the
one
stars of
movie
heaven
now.
to fall to the earth?
Uh,
Are you ready for the 144,000 seals
this
from
is
all
the
the
second one.
tribes of the children of Israel? Are you ready for the
Yes,
prelude
I
to the
was
7
watching this.
trumpets?
Please watch this
When
movie.
there will be
It is
30
what happens
minutes of
after
silence in heaven?
life of
This is the
Jesus.
only
What
time
happens
recorded in the
after
Bible when such an event will occur.
the
All
death
of
of Jesus?
heaven
It
will
was
be silent
such a lovely,
for about half
great
an
movie.
hour,
So I
complete and
put it,
utter silence. 30 minutes of
and it was
anticipation as the
what
wrath
happened
of
when
God is
Jesus
about to be unleashed without
Christ,
limit. During those 30
after he
minutes,
died, what
every
happened and
angel and every
how
saint that has ever lived will be in awe of what is
what all
about to
things
happen.
happened. It was really,
All the innumerable
really
angels and
touching.
saints of God in heaven
I think it
will
was
remain
something.
silent for half an hour.
Joshua,
Why?
wait, catch this,
Because the trumpets are about
bacha.
to be sounded,
1 minute,
and
huh?
for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
all of heaven is silent.
Take. Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
finally,
Catch
Revelation
this.
chapter 8,
Okay.
verse 2 to 6. And I saw the
He
7
likes
angels
chicken.
who stood before God,
He likes chicken.
and to them were
He
given
likes
7 trumpets.
mutton.
Then another angel, having
Anything,
a golden
especially chicken.
censer,
Bread butter. You
came
give
and
him
stood
dal,
at the
rice,
altar.
anything in the morning.
He was given
He'll
much
keep on eating. See?
incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all the saints upon the golden
Yeah.
altar, which was
Yes.
before the throne, and the smoke of the incense,
Very happy.
with the prayers of the saints,
Arey
ascended
baap re.
before
He
God from
dropped
the
it down.
angel's hand. Then the angel
He
took
can't
the
see.
censer, filled
He
it with
can
fire
hear,
from the
but
altar,
can't understand.
and
Only
threw
music
it
he
to the
can
earth.
understand.
And there were noises,
He knows that I'm
thunder,
speaking to somebody.
lightnings, and an
Yeah,
earthquake.
like that.
This is why all of heaven is
Military guy.
silent.
See,
Heaven knows the magnitude of what the
that's
7
why I
trumpets
bought this.
signify.
I think last year.
For instance,
Wait, bacha.
the 5th trumpet will
What
be the release
face?
of the locusts from
Where
the
is your
bottomless
face?
pit.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the 7 angels with 7 trumpets to sing? Are you ready for the
Full
first
packet
trumpet,
I bought for him.
when the vegetation
Half
will
is
be
over.
struck? Are you ready for the
Yes.
2nd, 3rd,
One
and
hour.
4th
Yeah.
trumpets to sound, and
That's
to
it. That's
witness
it.
an angel flying through the midst of heaven, declaring with a loud voice, Woe!
Hi.
Woe! Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because of the remaining blasts of the trumpet to sound.
Hi.
Are you allowing Abaddon, Apollyon, the destroyer, to descend to the earth with his locusts? Are you ready for the angels bound at the Euphrates River to be released?
Are you ready for the arrival of the two witnesses, to see them preach with power, be martyred, and then resurrected,
There is
ascending
no
to
timeout
heaven
or
in a
something. I
cloud?
don't know.
Are you ready for the rise of the Antichrist and the mark of the beast?
I don't know.
Are you ready for the three angels to be
Let's see.
sent to the earth to preach the gospel?
Someone in top fan.
Are you
Hello.
ready for the bowls of judgment?
Thank you.
Are you ready for the heavens to open and to see a rider on a white
Go
horse? A
talent.
rider who is
Question.
none
What is this
other
ad question?
than
I
Jesus,
don't know what is.
whose eyes are like a flame of fire. Are you ready for the new heaven and the new earth? Are you ready to see the holy city, the
speaker?
new Jerusalem, coming down from God out of prophecy is not meant to
I got that adapter and it's connected there.
purpose of prophecy
Sound
not to
is very
terrify
big
us,
and
but to prepare,
very good.
guide,
One is in into
encourage
my
us.
car which I had
It is
that
a
time,
testament to God's
so
sovereignty,
it sounds like
His plans for redemption,
a good
and His deep desire to
home
draw
theater.
humanity closer to Himself.
Put it on.
Prophecy is a love letter from the
Small
Creator,
house.
revealing the depth of His
Not much.
knowledge and control
Oh,
over
fellow.
history, present, and
Yeah, poor guy.
future.
We don't have anything.
When Jesus spoke of future events,
Only my
He
son
often
and me.
included
God is
words
there.
of comfort to His disciples.
Yes.
In
No?
John
Joshua?
14, 1-3, Jesus
Say
said,
hi.
"Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many
Array,
mansions.
array, array.
If it were not so, I would
Array,
have told
array,
you.
array.
I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and
Joshua,
prepare a
Joshua,
place for
Joshua.
you,
Array,
I
Joshua,
will come
Joshua.
again and receive you to
Acha, acha,
myself.
acha. He's saying hi.
And where I am,
Where is Joshua?
there you may be
Ay, ay,
also.
ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay,
These
ay, ay, ay.
words were spoken in
Array,
the
array,
context
array.
of prophecy,
Array, array,
but
array,
they are
array.
filled with
I think
hope,
that. Array,
not
array.
fear.
Array, array.
Jesus knew that
See, see.
understanding the future could be daunting,
Very, very clever.
but he assured his followers that his
Wait,
plans
wait,
for
wait.
them were good.
Giving him some
He was
chips.
not warning them
Catch.
to instill panic, but to
Right.
remind
To
them
feed
that
him.
their ultimate destiny was
Like that.
secure in him.
Cute guy.
Prophecy should do the same for us today.
Just pray.
It should anchor us in the
Tomorrow,
hope that God
Friday,
is in control and that
I'll
his
be going in the morning.
promises are
Drop my
true.
boss to the airport.
A vast
Then go
portion of
for
the Bible
Station
is
of the Cross.
prophetic in nature.
Come back.
From Genesis to Revelation,
Then might
God's
go and
word
get some things
reveals
for
his
him.
plans and
Buy
purposes.
some t-shirts.
Consider the
Something for
prophecies
Easter.
about Jesus'
For
first
me.
coming.
For him and my wife.
Hundreds of years before Christ was born,
Uh,
prophets foretold
let's see.
his birth, life,
Now he has
death,
already got
and
good suits.
resurrection. Isaiah
We have to
spoke of
carry
a
him.
suffering servant,
Take him on my
like a
Bugman.
pinpointed his birthplace. Zechariah described his
I hope
entry into
so.
Jerusalem on a
People
donkey. These prophecies were
like
not meant to frighten,
videos.
but to build
Sometimes I do
faith
comedy.
and point to God's unchanging plan of salvation.
Sometimes I do AI.
In the
AI
same
I
way,
started from January, so
prophecies
my
about
sir, madam
Jesus'
liked it
second
and they
coming
encouraged
are
me.
meant to inspire us to
And
live
I
holy
get
and
all
faithful lives.
inspiration from God.
They
So
remind
what I
us
do
that
early in the
history
morning,
is
I
not
try to
random.
ask
It is
Jesus
moving toward a
Christ,
divine conclusion.
God, give me
Prophecy
inspiration what
assures
to
us
do
that
next
evil
in the
will not
morning.
prevail,
So
that
I
justice will
use
be, and that God's kingdom will come in fullness. To love the
words
Bible
which
is to
are
love
given by
prophecy because
God.
prophecy
I
is
just ask
woven throughout Scripture.
God what words,
Nearly
what
one-third
video,
of the
how
Bible is
to make
prophetic.
1, 2 videos
Avoiding
good,
prophecy would mean ignoring a significant
so
portion
people
of
can
God's
see. I put
revelation to
myself in
us.
the video. मैं खुद
Prophecy
मेरे
is not an
डालता हूँ.
addendum to
क्यों?
Scripture.
What happens?
It is central to
I
understanding
can't
God's
remove
character and His
other people's
redemptive plan.
photos or my son's videos
Revelation
because
19:10
guidelines
declares,
to
"For the testimony of
Google,
Jesus
YouTube,
is the spirit of prophecy."
below 18 years you can't remove
This means
videos
prophecy is
of anyone
ultimately about Jesus.
without their
It
permission.
points to
Plus,
Him,
small kids are.
glorifies Him, and
So I
reveals
put
His
myself
role in the
everywhere.
story of humanity.
First, I go to
To
Google,
embrace prophecy
Gemini,
is to embrace
and
Christ and
do
His
my
work in the
setup of my
past,
face. Then
present,
my
and future.
Scooty Bugman, my favorite. So I do it at
Prophecy reminds
sometimes
us that God is
Negro,
faithful.
sometimes Sardaji,
When we see
and
prophecies fulfilled,
sometimes
it
I
strengthens our faith and trust in Him.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
For
Yes,
example,
Jack.
the re-establishment of Israel as a
Captain.
nation in 1948
So I
is
try
a
to do
modern
all
fulfillment
different
of
types of
biblical
angle. What
prophecy.
suits me?
Watching prophecy
Some people say
unfold should not frighten
mostly
us,
that Sanjay's
but fill us with
videos
awe
I
at
do
God's power and
lip sync.
precision.
That suits
Everything
me,
is
I
under
think.
His control. Nothing happens without His approval, and this truth should bring immense
I don't know
comfort
if
to
anyone is
believers.
there.
From
People
the
are watching.
rise and
Most of
fall
them,
of
everyone is gone for
empires to the smallest
Monday,
detail of
Thursday,
creation,
right?
God's
We went and
sovereignty
became.
ensures that all events align perfectly with
So,
His divine
my
plan.
wife was called for Marathi,
Isaiah 46:10
Hindi.
declares, I make known the end from the beginning,
Let me
from
see if I
ancient
am able
times,
to
what is still to come. I say, my purpose will
do
stand,
live video
and
on
I will
Sunday.
do
I don't
all
know.
that I
I don't know. I
please.
don't know. Let me.
This verse reminds us that
It's
no
supposed to come
power on
live on
earth or
Sunday.
in the
I hope
heavens can
so.
thwart His plans.
I will do.
Even
Best to
such as
entertain you.
wars, natural disasters. These events are not random. His prophecy
People
foretold in
go
Scripture.
and ask money
Each
for like this
prophecy
special kids.
testifies to God's omniscience
I don't have to
and His
ask.
ability to orchestrate history according to
God's
His
gift
will.
is there. I don't ask
As
anyone from
believers,
YouTube
this
for prophecy.
understanding
No,
deepens our
I don't need.
faith, knowing that
ऊपर
the
वाला है.
same God who controls
He
the
gives me.
universe also cares for our individual
That's a
lives.
challenge. It's a
By
great
trusting in
challenge
His plan,
to
we
have
are
a
reminded
son
that
like this.
fear has no place in the hearts of those who
See
rest in
how
His
happy it is.
promises. God's
He's
control
listening
is
to the
absolute,
TV sound. That's why I
and
put
His
the speaker
purposes
sound on.
are always for good. Furthermore,
Yeah?
prophecy
Feeling
provides
shy?
clarity of mind. It helps us navigate the uncertainties of life.
Okay,
The world
if
may feel
he feel
chaotic,
like to making toilet, so
but
he
prophecy
goes at the
assures us
side
that God
like
is
that.
not surprised by
And then
anything.
he'll pull or
He
he'll
has a
scratch
plan,
me.
and
So
everything is
the
unfolding
toilet must be
according to
coming.
His
So he
perfect
does
will.
not go to the bathroom. We have to remove it
Finally,
with
prophecy assures us
pampers.
of our ultimate
Come here,
victory
bacha.
in Christ. This hope should fill
Okay,
our
okay.
hearts with joy and gratitude.
He knows I used to say.
For the believer,
Sometimes he says that.
prophecy is not a source of fear, but of
Yeah,
responsibility.
jumping.
It calls
He's
us to
jumping,
live
but
with
my
urgency
son, that's why
and
jumping.
purpose.
Oh, wow.
Calling Jesus to return
Yeah.
heavenward should
Happy
inspire
boy.
us to share the gospel, love our
Happy.
neighbors,
Wait.
and walk in holiness.
Well,
Throughout
wait
Scripture,
there.
God
Don't jump too
appears
much.
that
1
those
minute.
who remain faithful to Him
1
will
minute,
receive
1 minute.
rewards in heaven. Among these rewards are
What happened? Don't jump. Wait.
they symbolize eternal recognition granted by the Lord Himself to those who run
here.
the race of faith with endurance. In 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 24 to 25, the Apostle Paul compares the Christian life to
Take the
a
water.
race, urging
Catch
believers
it.
to strive for a
Catch.
reward that does not
Catch.
perish. Earthly
Take water.
promises
Take it.
fade, but the crowns of heaven are
Catch.
eternal. Just as an athlete dedicates himself to training
Slowly.
and
That's why I said
discipline
not
to
to jump.
obtain a fleeting victory, so
Jumping,
must
no?
we,
Become
as
problem.
followers of Christ, dedicate
Slowly.
ourselves to spiritual endurance
Why
and
jumping?
righteousness,
Jumping, then
knowing
you.
that our ultimate reward
Huh?
will never
Right?
fade.
Have a little water.
But what are these
Take.
crowns? What do they represent?
Catch.
How do we
I
qualify?
taught him to catch.
Let us examine
Now
these
he'll throw it
5
down.
crowns
Like
and how
that.
they relate to the life of every
No
believer.
bharosa on him.
The imperishable
Anytime he'll
crown,
throw it down.
a reward for self-discipline.
Go.
The first crown is given to those who exercise self-control in their Christian walk. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians chapter
Wait.
9, verse 24 to
Spider
25.
Man is here.
Do you not know that those
Wait.
who run in a
I'll
race
go to the washroom.
all
You
run,
sit down here by
but
the
one
time.
receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. And everyone who competes for the prize is
Enough.
tempered in all things. Now they do it
To the
to
washroom.
a perishable crown, but we for an imperishable crown. This crown represents victory over the flesh and the discipline required to live a life pleasing to God. Just as athletes sacrifice comfort, resist distractions, and submit to rigorous training to win a race, Christians must exercise self-denial, focus on spiritual growth, and persevere in faith. This means saying no to the temptations of the world, controlling desires that can lead to sin, and keeping your eyes fixed on Christ. Paul's analogy highlights that unlike earthly rewards that
I think you all should watch that movie
is
called
eternal. This crown is for those who have
What Happens
surrendered their
After
lives to
God.
Christ and have made
After
obedience
Jesus
to
Christ
God
is dead.
their
It's a
priority.
very good movie.
It is not
Just
about
watching it, very
perfection,
interesting,
but
very
about consistently
interesting.
striving
Cutting
to
is
grow
coming
in
down.
holiness.
see.
A disciplined Christian life includes
Okay.
daily prayer, reading
Not
and
much
applying
of them.
scripture,
Yeah.
fasting when necessary, and resisting
Wait,
anything
I'm
that
giving you.
hinders spiritual progress. In a world that glorifies instant gratification, self-control is often overlooked. However, the Bible makes it clear that those who endure in faith, maintaining their commitment to Christ despite hardships and temptations, will receive this imperishable reward. Living with discipline in our spiritual walk is an act of worship, showing our love for God by striving to live in a way that honors Him. The world's rewards
In the
are
Father,
temporary.
and of the Son,
Fame,
and of the Holy
wealth,
Spirit.
and earthly
Amen.
success
Okay?
eventually fade
In
away.
the name of the Father, and of the
But those
Son,
who
and of the
resist the
Holy Spirit.
temptations of
Amen.
sin and live in obedience to God will
कितना का आवाज आ
receive
रहा
an
है?
eternal
हाँ,
inheritance.
तो चिप्स खाया
The
ना पूरा
imperishable
पैकेट.
crown is
हाँ
not
हाँ
हाँ,
merely a
तो आधे
reward
पैकेट
for
अभी
good
थोड़ा ये
works,
हो गया.
but a
वो कर रहा
recognition
है.
of the
खा रहा है.
believer's unwavering
ओ.
commitment to godliness.
उसने को
It
कितना हो
reminds
रहा है
us
वो?
that every
हाँ,
battle
हम
fought
लोग दोनों.
against sin,
हाँ, बहुत
every
कुछ.
sacrifice made for the kingdom,
कुछ तो हो
and
रहा है,
every
बहुत कुछ हो
moment
रहा है.
spent in faithful service will be rewarded in
बोलो
eternity.
बोलो.
The
हाँ
crown
हाँ.
of rejoicing, a reward for soul winners. Paul describes the second crown,
हाँ,
saying in 1
किसको?
Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 19,
क्यों रे?
for
खाली
what
कर
is
रहा है
our
ना
hope
सर अभी.
or
अरे
joy
यार,
दूसरा
or crown of rejoicing?
क्यों दे?
उधर जा रहा है.
अरे बाप
Is
रे,
it not
कि
even
उधर
more
जाने
in
वाला
the
है?
presence of our
10
Lord
तारीख
Jesus
को
Christ
हो गया
at
उधर.
his coming?
तो ये
This
है.
crown is often referred to as the soul winner's crown because it is given to those who
Yes.
lead others to Christ.
Neighbor is going.
Sharing the gospel is one of the
Let's
highest
see.
callings of a Christian.
Where
Jesus tells us in
Joshua?
Matthew chapter 28,
Sitting.
verse 19,
Let's see.
go therefore
My son
and
Joshua.
make disciples of all nations.
Say
Winning
hi to him.
souls for Christ is not just the work of evangelists and
My
pastors.
son, say
Every
hi.
believer has a role in leading others to the truth,
No.
whether through
Camera
direct
do.
preaching, acts of kindness, or a godly lifestyle
Yeah.
that draws people to Jesus.
I hope so.
Soul
The
winning is
light
a
is okay.
fundamental part of our faith.
Yes. Now I put a
Many
full
people
brightness.
hesitate to share their faith, fearing rejection, feeling unqualified. But the Bible reassures us
Oi.
that God equips
Oi.
those he calls.
Say hi, Joshua.
In Romans chapter 10, verse
Tell
14,
everyone.
Paul asks,
Happy
how
Easter in
shall they
advance.
believe in him
Say
of whom
happy
they have
Easter
not
to
heard?
everyone. Yes, yes, yes. He's
And
saying
how
happy Easter
shall
to
they
everyone in
hear
advance.
without a preacher?
They don't know.
Every Christian has the privilege and responsibility to be that
I
preacher,
don't know how
whether through
to
words or actions.
really.
In Luke chapter 15, verse 7, Jesus
Privacy abide by
declares that
your
there is
comment.
rejoicing
There's no
in
privacy.
heaven
I'm not doing
over
any
every
privacy.
sinner who repents.
What is
Imagine the
setting?
overwhelming joy of standing before Christ and seeing those
Auto
who
charge.
came to salvation for their
Team or
faithfulness. The
on
crown
everything
of
is on.
rejoicing will be
Okay.
given to those who actively participate in
checking.
expanding the kingdom
What
of
is
God, ensuring that their time on earth was used for eternal impact.
Don't need anything.
This crown reminds us that the most valuable investment we can make is in souls, for they are the only
Where
things
is the
that will
video?
last for God's kingdom. The crown of
What else is there? I
righteousness,
don't know.
a reward to those who long
Brightness.
for Christ's return. Paul, in
Some
his
sound
final
is
letter
come.
before martyrdom, writes in 2
Ah, my
Timothy chapter
Joshua's
4,
photos come
verse 8,
selfie.
finally there is laid up for me the
Memories.
crown of
It
righteousness,
come
which
on
the Lord,
the
righteous
Google
judge, will
photo
give to
guides.
me on that day.
Google
Not
photo
to me
guides it
only,
comes.
but also to all who have loved his appearing. Those who eagerly await Christ's return and
Jabba
live
D5.
their lives
Thanks, bro.
in light of his coming. The Bible repeatedly urges believers to stay vigilant and
Anitasha.
expectant, for
So
Jesus
please
could
say
return.
hi.
Matthew chapter 24 reminds us, therefore you also be ready.
I don't
For
know
the Son
anyone is
of
there.
Man is
Nobody's
coming
there.
at an hour you do not
So
expect.
another 5 minutes I'll wait. I don't know. It's written
Those who set their
right
hope
now.
on the return of the Lord will
Quality.
receive this crown, for their hearts are fixed not on the
Timing.
temporary pleasures of the world,
Timing,
but
I
on
don't
the
know.
eternal promises of God.
I don't know
Unlike
if
earthly
timing is
crowns
there
that
or
fade,
not.
this crown is
Just
eternal.
checking the time.
It is not earned through personal righteousness,
Another
but through the
5 minutes,
righteousness
25
of
minutes. So
Christ
only half an hour
imparted
I'll be
to every believer.
with you all.
Isaiah chapter 6 crown is a reminder
Sure
of
that you
righteousness
want to
is
stop
not our
streaming.
own, becomes Christ
No,
alone.
I don't want to stop.
Those who
Let it be on
anticipate his return
till it's there.
demonstrate their
No,
faith
Joshua.
by living
What do you
righteously,
say?
walking in holiness, and keeping their focus on things above. Their actions reflect their belief that this world is not their home. This crown is a reward for those who are not distracted by the fleeting pleasures of this world, but who seek the kingdom of God with unwavering faith.
Boy. Mother Mary boy.
Colossians chapter 3
Holy
verse
Spirit
2
boy.
instructs,
Mama Dada boy.
set your mind on things
All the
above,
fan boy.
not on things on the
All your
earth.
fans boy.
Those who love his appearance will be found
When I say all the
faithful,
fan boy, he
and their
started
reward
smiling.
will be given by the Lord himself on that glorious day.
All fan boy.
Crown of
All fan
and
boy.
reward faithful.
Very good, very good.
Peter addresses the leaders of the church when he
Please
writes
pray
in
for him. God
1
bless you, boy.
Peter chapter 5 verse 4.
Okay.
And
I think no one
when
is
the
there.
chief shepherd appears,
And
you will
I
receive
wish you all,
the
all
crown of
happy Easter
glory
in advance.
that
Let me
does
see
not fade
what I
away.
can do.
Although this crown is often
Okay,
associated
bye.
with pastors and spiritual leaders,
Should I
it also
stop it?
applies to anyone who faithfully serves and teaches others. Whether as a pastor, teacher, mentor, or parent raising children in God's ways, those who shepherd others in their spiritual journey will receive this reward. Hebrews chapter 6 verse affirms, for God is not unjust to forget your work and labor of love that you have shown toward his, in that you have ministered
I
to the
pinned your
saints
message
and do
because
ministry. The word glory in this context refers to the radiance of God's presence. Just as Moses was shown
y'all are my
after
top fan.
encountering God on Mount
What
Sinai,
was the
those who
leaderboard?
faithfully
Yes,
guide
so
others will reflect the glory of
badges. How
Christ
do you
in
get
eternity. This crown
collect
signifies the
experience
eternal
or
honor God
XP?
bestows
Yes,
upon those who selflessly dedicate themselves
message.
to discipling and strengthening others in their walk with Him.
Got it.
This reward reminds us that leadership in the kingdom of God is
I
about
think they're
serving,
saying to send
not
super
power.
chats and
Jesus himself set the example. He said in Mark
something like
chapter
that.
10, verse 45, for even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as ransom for many. True spiritual leadership
I don't
is
know.
not about seeking recognition, but about faithfully pouring into the lives of others. Those who humbly shepherd God's people will receive an
There's no one, only one
everlasting
guy is
reward
there.
that does not fade away,
Mm,
a testament to the
I think
eternal
I'll put it off.
significance
It's
of their
28, 3
service
minutes left.
in the Lord. The crown of life, a reward for the persecuted and
By the
faithful.
time you all can see
Jesus
my
tells the
son Joshua there.
persecuted church in
2
Smyrna,
minutes. Just give
do
me.
not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested, and you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. This crown is promised to those who endure suffering, persecution, and even death
Okay, bye.
for the sake. It represents the
Okay,
promise
see you
of
on the other
eternal
side.
life,
Thanks for
given
watching.
to them
Say bye.
steadfast in their
Say
faith.
bye. Happy
James
Easter to
chapter
all.
1 verse
Say
12
bye.
also affirms
Happy
this
Easter to
reward.
you all. Okay.
Blessed
See the
is
full
the
photo of
man
it.
who endures
Down,
temptation,
sir.
for
You can't
when he
stand.
has been
You
approved,
can't walk, no?
he will
Just
receive
plays
the
like that.
crown of life which the Lord
Yeah, only
has
1 minute is
promised
left.
to those who love him.
Hello.
Throughout history, countless believers have suffered for him. Many have been imprisoned, tortured, and martyred. Serve as
You are live.
powerful
I was live
reminders
only.
of God's faithfulness to those who remain steadfast in their walk with him. They represent different aspects of Christian perseverance, from self-discipline,
Guys, I think
evangelism,
30
to
seconds
righteous living,
left.
faithful
Half an hour only is
leadership,
there. See you all on the other
enduring
side.
persecution.
Okay. Say
These
bye,
crowns
Joshua.
are not
Bye to everyone.
but serve as
Say bye
eternal
to all your
rewards
fans.
given by Christ himself to those who remain faithful
Say
to
bye.
the call. Paul encourages believers in Hebrews chapter 12, verse
Small
1
house.
to run the race
Say
with
bye.
endurance,
Bye, Tata.
keeping their eyes on
Yeah.
Jesus.
Happy
This
Easter to
race
all of you
is
all
not
guys.
an easy one. It
Thank you.
requires
God bless you.
perseverance,
Pray for me. I'm praying
sacrifice,
for you.
and
Try
unwavering
to do
faith.
more good
The
videos.
Christian life is often
Bye.
marked by trials, but God assures us that our labor is not in vain. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Every act of faithfulness, every sacrifice made for the faithfulness, but
Let's
also
see
an
your
offering
life.
of our faithfulness, but
Let's
also
see
an
your
offering
life.
of worship as we will cast them
Wait
before
for
his
little
throne
while
in
more.
awe and gratitude.
Let's see who all are coming.
Have you ever had the feeling that
See my
something's not
Joshua.
right with this world?
Wait for little while and then
That
we'll
deep
see.
down, no matter how much you build, succeed, achieve, or accumulate, something is still missing. That's because
Some
this
movie I
world
was
is not
watching.
your home. And as much as society tells you to settle in and make yourself
Hi
comfortable,
guys, no one
the
is there.
truth of the matter is, you were never meant to stay here permanently.
I think I put it
Everything
off.
around us is temporary, fleeting,
Okay.
fading.
Okay, bye.
We live in a world obsessed with the
Bye,
now.
Joshua.
Do what makes you happy now. Chase your dreams now. Live your truth now. But rarely do people stop and ask the deeper question, what happens after all of this? What happens after the career, after the family, after the retirement plan, after the final breath? That question is rarely asked because it forces us to face a reality that we often suppress. This life will end one day, and it will when we least
Love it,
expect
love
it.
it, love it.
We spend so much time preparing for things that might happen: a vacation,
That's all
a
right, that's
job
all right.
interview, a degree, a wedding.
That's all right, that's all right. That's all right,
How
that's
much
all right.
time do we spend preparing for the one
Alright.
thing that will happen?
Alright, that's all right, that's all right.
Have you prepared your soul for what comes next?
Chal, see you all guys. Okay?
You see, one of
Happy
Satan's
Easter
most
anyway in
effective
advance.
strategies isn't to get you to stop
Okay, bye.
believing in God. It's to get
Bye,
you
bye.
to be so caught up in the world that you forget this world isn't your final
Oh, someone
destination.
coming.
It's to get you to
Said
fall
hi.
so in love with the
Someone
temporary
else is coming. Oh,
that you forsake the
someone else
eternal.
is coming. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't
So
need to
Joshua
make you a
feeling
wicked
happy.
person. He just
Someone
needs to
coming
keep
live
you
now.
distracted
Might
and
be.
complacent.
I don't know.
Because if he can convince you that this
Yeah.
is all there is,
Oh my god.
he can
He
keep
threw
you
the
unprepared for what's
pillow down.
coming. Satan is a liar.
This is the problem.
He has always been a liar. And one of the greatest lies he promotes in this generation is the idea
He
that
wants
you
to
have
play.
time. Time to sin.
Playing the
Time to
guitar.
delay repentance. Time
Yo
to
yo
live
my
however
ayo.
you want.
Yo
And
yo
live
my
your
ayo.
life with God
Yo
later.
yo my ayo. Yo yo
But
my
the
ayo.
truth is, later
Yo
is
yo
not
my ayo.
promised.
Yo yo my ayo.
All it takes is one phone call, one accident, one
Like all
doctor's
this
report,
natak
one
from
heartbeat,
the
and
dada.
everything changes.
Make
This
him happy.
world teaches
He
you to
like
build
say
your foundation
because
on
of
sand, on money, beauty, fame, status, relationships, and personal success. But Jesus
say
tells
hi.
us in Matthew chapter 7,
Sign.
verses 24 to 27,
Bless.
that only
Said
those who
Passover.
build on
Hi.
the rock, on his word, will be able
Blessed
to withstand
Passover.
the storms.
Thank you.
And
Passover.
storms will come,
3.
trials will come, the
You
unexpected
guys are there.
will
Said
come,
hi.
and ultimately, eternity will come.
He's there.
We are pilgrims here,
We are
travelers
there.
passing through. We're not supposed to get too comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14 reminds us,
Yes, sir.
for here we do not have
Don't
a foreign
call
city,
me
but we are looking
Derek.
for the city that is to
Bye.
come.
D'Souza Bhai.
That is our true home.
Sir,
Heaven.
for those people who
And
have
the only way to
everything,
get there is through
what
Jesus
is that?
Christ.
You
But
can
you
give
must be ready.
respect, sir.
Not tomorrow,
D'Souza
here,
Derek Bhai.
not when you're older
I
or
like
more settled.
that is better.
You must be ready now.
Sir is like wearing a big
Look at how
sticker
quickly
tie.
life can change.
We don't wear tie.
In recent years, we've
We
seen
only wear
entire
ties for
nations
Christmas,
turned
New
upside
Year, or
down.
Easter.
Economies collapse, wars
Not
break
that.
out, natural disasters increase.
Huh?
People once confident in their plans now live with uncertainty.
See how
But God saw all of this
someone
before it
must be
ever
there
happened.
watching. I don't know.
And His word has been long, not to terrify us, but to prepare us. You are not here by accident. God brought you to this moment to hear this. The plans you make, the most is whether or not you have rendered your life to Jesus Christ. Have you truly coming again? You
Want to
will
log
not
in?
be found ready, watching, waiting,
We are
and
there.
living as citizens of heaven.
I don't know. I was showing something here.
And irrational decisions, and it can cause you to make and irrational decisions,
and it can cause you to misjudge risks and threats.
No one is
There
there.
are a range of biases. For instance,
No one is
there
there.
are a range of biases. For instance,
Said hi.
confirmation bias. Bias happens
What a
when you look
problem.
for information
Okay.
that supports existing belief goes against what you believe. This can lead you to make biased decisions
These are my
because you
top
don't
fans.
factor in
Very
all
good.
of the relevant information.
Thank you, my
Another
top
bias
fans.
is the gambler's
All
fallacy. With the gambler's
Three
fallacy,
powers.
you
Hi.
expect past
Password.
events to influence the future. Often, the longer the run, the stronger your belief can be that things will
See y'all.
change the next time.
Okay.
But in fact, outcomes
Thank you,
are
guys.
highly uncertain.
See y'all.
The number
Might
of
be for
successes
Easter.
that you've had
Something.
previously has
Okay, bye,
little
Joshua. Say
or
bye.
no bearing on
Bye.
the future. Now, there is one
Bye,
bias
fans.
which I have seen that all people tend to struggle with until a shock in life happens to them.
Bye.
And that bias is the continuity bias. And this
Bye,
bias
guys.
is based on the idea that things will always remain the same. Things will remain the same as they are now. I will always be healthy. I will always have an income. I will always be alive. I have lived 30 years, therefore I'm going to live another 30 years.
See you guys.
That is the continuity bias.